opened its arms and its hearts to a wave of refugees. This great country, often standing alone like a beacon in the night, has stood next to the Cuban community in a struggle for a free Cuba. Only in America can a small local family business that started digging ditches in 1969 in Fort Lauderdale can today be the largest telecommunications service provider in the country with operations in Europe and Latin America. And I have today been, by many of you here today, congratulated for the performance of our stock, for our economic performance. But the legacy of our family goes beyond economics and dollars. And if it were not for the efforts of all of you in this room today, you would not have paved the path that would have allowed us to take advantage of what we have here today. It is in this spirit of generosity that I stand here before you today to announce the creation of the Mas Family Scholarships, to give those who otherwise couldn't an opportunity and a chance for higher education. There is no better investment that we can make in our future than that of education. It is our desire to contribute and assist in the formation of our future leaders, CEOs, publishers, doctors, and educators, and that the ideals upon which this great nation was founded can be enriched. It is our hope that our legacy not only be here for Cuban Americans in the U.S., but that someday our brothers and sisters in our homeland can also take advantage of the Mas Family Scholarships, and that they can become the pillars and caretakers of the institutions of freedom, democracy, respect for human rights, and individual liberty, and that these institutions be perpetually ingrained in the fabric of our future homeland, and that a history of 36 years of brutality and repression never again repeat itself. Our family faces many obstacles on a day-to-day basis, as the search for freedom does not come without a price. A massive disinformation campaign spearheaded by the government of Cuba has been launched against our family. And we will continue to stand tall in the face of adversity and unbending and unyielding in our conviction for that which is honorable. It is our commitment to this community that with the same passion that we defend what is just, that our scholarship program make this a better community. I think that is our humble contribution for everything that we have received. I want to thank all of you here today for sharing this very special day with myself and my family. May God bless you. Thank you.
Today, certainly a dream comes true. It seems only moments ago that I was driving a milk truck through the streets of this city to support my young family, my mother, and small brothers. I was one among many recently arrived refugees from Cuba who could not afford a higher education. Political oppressive forces in my homeland had kept me out of the university. Financial constraints kept me out of the university in the new land I now call home. But God's strength and faith in Him were never kept out of my heart. The formation of convictions remained strong in my early years as a refugee, as well as the strength of character to stand by them when facing adversity. What we are celebrating here today is neither the success nor the generosity of a well-to-do family. What we celebrate today here is the triumph of freedom over slavery, the triumph of democracy over oppression. If I had stayed in Cuba and survived the brutality of Castro's dictatorship, I likely would be languishing in one of his many prisons today, instead of making a contribution to future generations. This event this afternoon is a tribute to that great system that we are privileged to enjoy in this nation of ours. It shows how the American dream is still alive and continues to be a great challenge for many of us. Only in America, as my son said, can someone rise from the often hopeless life of a destitute refugee to become chairman of an organization that carries on an effective campaign on behalf of human rights and political freedom for the people who were left behind in Cuba, but whom we will never forget. Only in a land of opportunities, unlimited opportunities, can a modest milkman become a successful entrepreneur. This is, among many others, the most powerful reason for this family to return to this society part of what we have received. For this family, it has been a long and difficult journey full of great rewards and experiences. 4 basic principles have led my family to this important occasion for us and for our community. Convictions, the courage to carry them out, confidence and optimism. The suffering of the Cuban people led us to the forming of deep convictions based upon values often taken for granted in our society. Defense of those values took us down a very risky, bumpy road, not always understood or appreciated by all. We were tested in our ability to endure danger, to risk failure while pursuing success, to face adversity and suffering while defending the rights of our people in Cuba for them to enjoy the same opportunities we had in this great land. Confidence comes from having goals and achieving them, and we have certainly set high goals for ourselves. Confidence grows out of determination to strive for excellence. Confidence also grows from the notion that neither ill will, nor racism, nor bigotry, nor envy can stand in the way of a life's work performed with honesty and integrity. And of course, optimism comes from overcoming great obstacles and difficulties, from facing great challenges and always staying the course in the pursuit of noble and higher goals. Today we say thank you to this very special community in a very special manner. By returning many of the blessings the good Lord has given me and my family, and we are returning those blessings with a legacy that will remind others about the generosity of the American people and the sense of gratitude and social responsibility of a first generation of newcomers, the Mas Family Scholarship Program.
En su última reunión con el presidente Bill Clinton, Jorge Mas Canosa lo alentó a implementar nuevas estrategias y le aconsejó formas de evitar la interferencia de TV Martí. En su edición de noviembre de 1997, la revista Hispanic nombró a Jorge Mas Canosa como el tercer hispano más influyente en los Estados Unidos, reconociéndolo por haber trazado la política estadounidense hacia Cuba. Sus esfuerzos por mantener el embargo y su postura anticastrista han hecho frente a los fuertes vientos de cambio en Washington durante varias administraciones, tanto demócratas como republicanas. Tal y como la revista lo proclamó, su efectividad y habilidad para tomar decisiones lo convirtieron en la imparable fuerza detrás de la Fundación Nacional Cubano-Americana.
queremos un sistema democrático, pluralista, donde se respeten los derechos humanos y donde cada ciudadano se sienta libre de perseguir sus propios objetivos sin interferencia de nadie, ni mucho menos del gobierno. Donde todos podamos rezarle a nuestro Dios, donde todos podamos hacer una contribución para una sociedad realmente libre y justa.
Yo no me he ido, yo soy el grito de guerra de un sueño que sigue vivo. Yo no me voy, yo no me he ido, yo soy bandera de un pueblo que no se da por vencido. Yo no me voy, no, no, yo no me he ido. Soy el grito de guerra de un sueño que sigue vivo. Yo no me voy, no, no, yo no me he ido. Yo soy bandera de un pueblo que no se da por vencido.
Cuba será libre, que nosotros por nuestras virtudes y por el sacrificio de los mejores hijos de Cuba, la democracia, la libertad, la justicia y la dignidad volverá a nuestra patria.
Yo no me he ido, yo soy bandera de un pueblo que no se da por vencido.
God bless you, Jorge Mas Canosa. God holds you in his gentle hands. We are the better for having known you. We commend you to your rest and your place in history. Loved by the people that he helped to liberate their land, it will be said, Jorge Mas Canosa still lives.
Yo no me voy, yo no me he ido.
Sigamos transitando en el camino de la verdad, en el camino de Dios, aferrados a la fe, porque muy pronto, por los méritos de cada uno de ustedes, vamos a ir a ese reencuentro ansiado con la libertad, con nuestros hermanos y con nuestro pueblo.
Adelante, adelante, adelante mi gente, sin mirar atrás. Adelante, adelante, adelante mi pueblo, sin mirar atrás. Adelante, 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 adelante cubano, sin mirar atrás. Adelante, 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 adelante mi patria, sin mirar atrás. Adelante, 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 adelante mi patria, por tu libertad.